I have problems that need solution. And when you off-grid like I am here, you are the waterman, you are the electricity man, you are the sewage man, you are the gas man, you are everything. Everything is count on you. One of the problems that I've been tackling for 3 days on the road now is the fridge. The gas system, I suppose, been not working for a very long time. There's air bubbles on the system. There was moisture because it been cold night time. During overnights makes around, well, last night was 5. Now it's 10 to 11 now. Sun is not so high, but I seems to be partially solving the problem with the fridge. It is nice and cold, the compressor now. To the touch is start to feel really cold now. You can see the white color building up. That's cold now. So I think the fridge now is gonna work. Right now it got a little sort of little radiator there. Radiator start to getting cool. The freezer is getting cold, nice to the touch. I think this problem is partially solved now. The next sort of problem that I'm dealing with here now is the 12-volt battery for the caravan. I suppose I need some solar panels and some solar cables, a longer extension, so I can place the solar panels somewhere around where it cuts the sun. It slowly will recharge the battery, and that's second problem I'm dealing with right now. Another problem that I'm facing, you know the problem, but you not pay enough attention, which is rubbish. Not because you do more rubbish, it's the way you buy stuff from the supermarket. Everything comes with plastic. For example, I bought some hummus and then got the box from the packaging from the outside. Inside you got the box, the lid, some plastic that seals the thing, and then all that waste, they build it up. I already went to the village to throw some rubbish. I need to design a system for recycling, a system for organics, for cardboard paper. These things I'm gonna be using on the garden. One for the plastic and another for bottles, things like that, so I can cut them and reuse them as a vegetable beds for the nursery when I build a greenhouse, I suppose. But I need a system. I don't have a system right now. And I'm staying over longer days at one time, and that requires me to wash some of my clothes, and that's what I'm doing here. I don't have any infrastructure, so I'm doing old school. Bucket, water, some soap, and that's pretty much it. So back to the beginning, back to the origins. I need to start to clearing some of the path where I'm gonna move the caravan around. Also need to clean around the olive trees and around the house, and I thought I'll give a go on one of these bush trimmers. I got the good deal on this one here, and came assembled already. Just I need to fix few bolts and nuts, mix the petrol with the 3-stroke oil, and I will change the discs and start to see if we'll have a go. So good luck then for me. vibrates quite a lot. I'm not sure if it's supposed to vibrate that way. And yeah, I don't want to damage the equipment. I need to go somewhere or internet or some tutorial. That's the problem when you are here and you don't have any sort of internet access. Let's try to figure out. I went to the village to get some internet signal so I could do some research. I did learn that before I use the machine, I should have sharpened the disc, and there also a little washer that put the disc onto place on the machine. I haven't installed that, that's why it was vibrating, so I'm installing that now and hopefully it will work. This time we're gonna try with the safety on, just in case. I'm not sure if that's the way to not damage the machine, going like slowly, but I think it will take a lot of time to clean this. This is a serious matter that I have here now, is to get sunlight to charge the caravan. Just need to clear some of these branches here. It's blocking the sun. Cut just a few of these lower branches there. Just cut enough to put the panels here and not disturb much in the tree. I don't know how to prune them yet. Just a branch I took out. I think that'll do for now. I just cut 3 branches here, just that, and I think that'll be enough for now. Solar panel is almost catching full sun, a little bit of shadow in the corner. I'll just position it then, and that'll do for now. Another project done. For the past couple of days I've been a problem solver here, one problem after another, but that's the essence of this project here. I have nothing running, everything is broken, everything needs to be rebuilt. So what I do, I see what is priority, I create these small projects to solve these problems, and I tackle one after another. I've been away for a couple of days because I have a serious problems with power and I need to solve. I think I kinda halfway through that problem already. So I went to get some parts for the 12-volt system for the caravan, and I kinda temporarily sorted. I'll show you. I did purchase a small 200 watts 12-volt solar panel. So this will be compatible with the system that is running on the caravan right now. I did use this ladder. It was an old ladder I found in the house as a support to hold the solar panels. I think it fits nicely. I also bought an extension cable, so I managed to fit into the solar panel to the charge controller in the caravan. So this way I'll be able to slowly charge back the battery. I have to do a lot of research to be able to do these solar connections. Right now it's charging nicely. The solar panel is coming in power to the charge controller, which is charging the batteries to the maximum. In a couple of days, hopefully, the battery will be charged. I am very happy with the solar panel that I just installed and the job I've been doing. From now on, I won't have a problem with the batteries in the caravan anymore, which is super cool. I should have done that early. I should have done early, but it is what it is. I didn't have the knowledge, and I did not need the knowledge until you need the knowledge. So that's what it is. I become a problem solver, one problem at a time. I don't call problem, I call a challenge, a project, and I think the project for the caravan, it just needs a little bit tied up, but the first bit is good. Now I need to have internet signal, and for that I also get another little project which is a solution, which is a 3G 4G booster, a little antenna of sorts. I'm going to install to see if it's going to work. I'm excited about this one. Continuing on the project, I need to get some mobile signal, which right now I have 0. To be able to accomplish that, I'll install this 4G antenna. This is a signal booster which works in 220 volts. For doing that, for install this piece of equipment, I have to expand the 12-volt system on the caravan because it's not compatible. And to be compatible, I need to install this inverter. It's only a small 300 watts inverter. After install that, I'll be able to get the signal booster to give signal to my mobile. Let's see if I'll be able to fix this signal booster today. So it's supposed to be a straightforward and simple install. My first impressions, it is simple to install. You got these clamps here. I suppose clamp straight into the battery. It is very small and compact. If I compare this with my mobile, it's pretty much the same size. I don't know if it's gonna work. It seems to be fragile, but you know, it's compact. Maybe it's the technology. Hopefully it will works. One thing that I learned over the years is to not install anything without reading the instruction manual. This one comes not in English, so I need to do on Spanish. For now, temporarily, I'm going to install the inverter right where it is now, because then I'm going to drill a hose on the battery box somewhere around there, connect it here, and then I will put an extension lead, this extension lead, to come out here. Got this door here, come out here so I can connect the antenna. So yeah, sounds like a plan. So I drilled a little hole there where the cables are gonna pass there, one at a time. Yeah, perfect. So I did manage to screw the inverter there, connect the wires. Now I'm gonna put the battery back. For now I'm gonna leave with these clamps. That way battery is almost fully charged. 12.8 will be fully charged. I did install this little battery monitor. I don't know if you can see, battery now is 84%, 12.7. 12.85 will be completely charged. I suppose it's not that very bad. I cannot use less than 50%. So it's something I need to monitor every day. I don't have a permanent system, so this is going to be hanging like that for now. But good thing is I can check the voltage, the percentage, and also the temperature, which is not so bad. I managed to connect the cable on the inverter. I will also screw the inverter into the wood, and I'm gonna be using this extension here for the 230 watt system, which is gonna make very simple system. To be able to accomplish only that, like installing the solar panel, installing the charge controller, installing the inverter, was a tremendous amount of research, of study, of notes, asking questions on the videos on YouTube. Was like, I don't know, 2 weeks of search in stuff to be able to do something safely, which not gonna catch fire, understanding volts, amps, 12 volts, 230 volts, converting 12 solar cells to volts and all that kind of DC and AC power. My God, it was a lot of research, but yeah, it's coming along. I'm happy about it. Exactly as I said, sun will be there, and it will be charging. The battery stands at 88%, which is almost full charge, and now is around 10 o'clock in the morning, and this solar panel is kind of good charge. It's a bit cloudy. It's not. I need to check how many watts is bringing in, but yeah, I'm very happy with the system. I think it's so cool, this stuff here. This is the little antenna for the 4G system. It's like an amplifier booster signal kind of. It's too low, but the caravan are gonna be here. I'm gonna move the caravan the coming days. Over there is gonna be higher. So where it's pointing, the antenna, that direction, the big tree there, that is the village. On the other side, that is the closest antenna. So it's kind of bouncing a little bit. I'm getting 1 bar, I didn't have any. Over there is gonna be better. And the coolest thing, it does not take any juice from the battery. Very happy about it. I'm working on the antenna. I try to get signal where the caravan is at the moment. I cannot get good signal there. In a couple days I'll move the caravan down here, so there is in the front of the house. So I found a simpler solution. Again, this is temporary. When in future we're gonna be living here, I'm gonna be something more robust, but I'll show you what I decided to do for now. So this is the thing that boosts the signal, the indoor part of it. I'm gonna leave under the tarp because it doesn't rain. I'm gonna put bracket on the wall there, and that is the electric cable part of it. I'm gonna put next to it, so when I'm using the box on the table here, I have signal to do research and things like that. Minimum signal. What I decided to do is to pull this pole, this prop, like a bolted on the wall, fix it on the wall right there, and there I get a little bit better signal than anywhere above there. I try what is the IBCs above there, did not work so far. In the NES, by the way, I have snakes down there, 3 of them. I put the pole, or the damn thing come out. They decided to not come out. Oi! You're not gonna come out, you're gonna stay there permanently? Yeah. Yesterday, one was almost on the end of this pole, but when it see me, went straight in. They're more scared of me than I am of them. And yeah, let's go back to this project here. Let's complete this thing here. So I put this bracket bolted on the wall. This is this sort of bracket, very useful for this sort of things. I put this one here. I will drill the holes now and put another one here. Let's now work the electric bits, the interior part of this, and that obviously is going to stay outside. I spent the whole day trying to get this signal. So far the best place where I got is right here on this little pole, not higher, not lower, on that position, and the source here, and the antenna back there. Now I need to figure out better way to deal with that, but not right now. Collapse. Too bad. Too bad. So there'll be some work here. This is a water tank my neighbor has on his land. I think it's a 25,000 liters tank. Used to be used for fruits on the land. Back on the day, they used to have like 15 or 20 people working on this land. It's still working, has some cracks, need repair, but still working. On that spot is the stone house. This is an old rainwater catchment cistern, very similar to the one I have in the finca. This used to collect the water from the rain, because when it rains, the mountain side kind of create a waterfall. That's a lot of water that comes down, and they used to, back on the day, collect water using this very primitive water system. If you see the size of the erosion on the ground, you can have an idea of how much water comes down the mountain, and that rain water catchment cistern used to capture at least part of that water. There is so much water that get wasted from the rain that just pass through the land. There's no way of holding some of that water. The terraces are quite big. Definitely need work out a way to retain some of the rainwater. It's too overgrown there. Doesn't mean the water from the rain stays down there. Yeah, it's quite interesting to know what is up there. There's the ruin we see, and that is the water catchment from the rain. I don't think it's working anymore. Maybe like mine got cracks and stuff, needs to repair. So here start my land. Right, kinda here is the sort of edge that goes down around here. Not so sure. Water for feeding the animals. I'll bring up some water here later on. Yeah, beautiful. I need to get a license to fly a drone up here. Definitely. Some mess around here. With containers of cracked empty containers. Need to clear that. Human being making a mess everywhere. This is my water system. I need to get a trailer to buy some corrugated roof sheet to cover this and can't stay catching another summer here. We can't. There's another 2 ruins that way. Another day, got things to do now. I'm gonna sit and do some planning. Do some sketching of the land. Because very soon we start to restore that house. One of the problems that I need to solve and this is a very important one, is human waste. And I've been researching design solutions, and I came to a very simple one. I'm gonna build 3 parts for waste. One is gonna be DIY composting for number 1, for liquids, urine. Another is going to be a DIY composting for the number 2. I'm going to do these 2 separately once. And the third one is going to be a male standing DIY number 1 urinal. So 3 pieces of essential tools that's going to help me to stay here longer. Now I got the caravan. I'm not using the toilet in the caravan because there's nowhere I can put that chemical waste, so I'm not even going that road. So I'm not planning to have flush toilets in the house either. Agnes is not so sure about that yet. And I'm starting from the beginning. So I'm building prototypes and testing them. The one prototype I built for the number 2 solids, working like a charm. Very nice. Now I have a problem with number 1 men's standing liquids, and that's what I'm working right now. And now is the moment of truth. Will it work? Like a charm. And there we go. An off-grid friendly, environmental, permaculture friendly DIY urinal. The first part of the human waste project is done. I could do a few things better. I could treat the wood and doing, maybe a cover on the top when it's rain, but when it's rain, you come in here, it's gonna get wet. So yeah, I am happy about it. What do you think? It's problem 1 solved. Still on the quest to living a life in harmony with the nature, self-sustainability, and following the principles of permaculture. Yeah. I'm taking 2 hours this morning to plan things that I need to do, and I'm dedicating 2 hours in the evening for working on YouTube for you guys, for posting footage and stuff. I have no much experience in communication. Is not my strong thing, and I need to work better on communication in the videos. I'm studying a little bit of communication, public speaking, how to use the words on a better way. And I think that's important, but most important than that is the consistency of me posting videos every week. And I haven't been doing that. The season 1, I wasn't here So I'm here now, so much things that needs to be done. I'm building these systems for organizing my stuff. Right now, I got a pile of paper sitting on my desk here, and I'm trying to organize this on a system that I can follow every day. And I'm very good in planning, I'm very good in organizing projects and executing them as well. I just need to put my head on. I'm alone here for 2 weeks, and I'm going to dedicate these 2 weeks to get things done. Yeah. One of the systems that I have, this is I design. I call it eridulife project. And basically I like to write pen and paper, and I got divided projects into steps: land, shelter, water, electricity, sewage, food, and of course marketing for YouTube for you guys, and also for income. And I'm kind of going through my ideas. I like to draw them, I like to create mental maps, and where I was, where I am now, the goals and everything. And I divide them into these steps, and then each step goes into my to-do list, and then after goes into projects, things that I need to buy for each project, and then constantly reviewing this project, see what been accomplished and what not been accomplished. And yeah, that's me right now. Project eridulife. An update on the solar system. It's now 11 o'clock in the morning. It's getting full sun. Sun is just over the mountain over there. And right now, if something amazing happens, I'm getting 100% of fully charged the battery. I thought the battery was damaged, but was just needed a charge. 3 days on the row of sun, constantly charging. I'm optimizing the best I can. That's fantastic. I'm getting the solar system sorted here. I got 4G signal. I can do small research and few things need to sort. I need to sort the sewage pipes, the water system, but the main thing is to get the power, and it's fully charging right now. I'm very happy about that. Something magical about sun rising. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Do some exploring for some materials.